When I say applied behavior analysis, there is a large group of people who detest it and will proudly say it with their whole chest. On the other hand, there are folks who believe that ABA is remarkable and can dramatically change lives. And then the vast majority of people have no idea what ABA is in the first place. So, what's with all this discrepancy? And why does the science garner such polar, passionate opinions? Well, that's what I'm hoping to answer today as we take a look through the twisted history of my favorite science, applied behavior analysis. But who am I? I am Victoria. This is Victoria Grows. I'm a board-certified behavior analyst with a passion for helping people grow. So if you would like to grow right alongside me, please click that subscribe button and let's get into the video. ABA, or applied behavior analysis, has its roots in behaviorism, an established branch of psychology initially popularized by Dr. Watson in 1913. The premise was straightforward, that behavior, by you, by me, your dog, is the primary result of the environment. And by using the process of conditioning, we can change the behavior. But even before that, our guy Pavlov demonstrated that we can have dogs salivate on command by associating the sound of a bell with food. Additionally, there are many more examples of psychologists whose work have impacted the foundation of ABA. And like the field of psychology as a whole, some of this history is dark and twisted and is the result of experimenting on humans and animals without a moral code or guideline. The ABA messiah, B.F. Skinner, solidified the process of operant conditioning using reinforcement and punishment to alter behaviors, increasing the behaviors we want to see more and decreasing the unwanted ones. Skinner initially concentrated his work on modifying the behaviors of animals, especially rats and mice, even using his work to train pigeons in World War II, though he soon became a controversial figure himself when he moved his works and experiments from animals to people and society as a whole, including in 1948, when he published his fictional novel on what a utopian society could be when founded on behavioral principles. This community, called Walden 2, had its inhabitants living a life of relative joy and leisure, while planners engineered the world that they lived in for them. This work sparked many philosophical and ethical dilemmas, ones that still loom over the field today, including the lines of free will, where humans are separated from animals, and the morality predicaments that the power to modify behaviors would inevitably bring up. Ethical questions aside, the science pushed forward towards application in people whether we were ready for it or not. And in the 1960s, we get the foundations of the bread and butter of the ABA field today, which is teaching children with autism. Dr. Lovis of UCLA pioneered his own model of intervention, which consists of 35 to 40 hours a week of intensive one-on-one instruction. He used a combination of reinforcement and punishment that would see results, but many had unwanted side effects, particularly due to his adversive methods, which include applying electric shocks to children. But even with methods we deem barbaric in today's modern lens, it became a widely popular technique and is still strikingly similar to the model that we use in ABA therapy today. The field became formalized in 1968 with the publishing of the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis, outlining the core dimensions of the field, and thus ABA was born. Over the years, efforts have been made to continuously update our methods and abandon unethical practices, creating guides for practice, and the formulation of the Behavior Analyst Certification Board to ensure the science is being practiced by those with proper knowledge and certification. Like many fields, including medicine or the broader psychology, any fledgling science is bound to run into ethical problems and moral dilemmas. Experiments for the good of science that lead to potentially harm to others. as well as introducing an ethics code that is continuously updated, most recently in 2022. Behavior analysts have to endlessly seek continuing education with minimum amounts specifically for ethics. But if we have all these requirements now, why are there still so many people who believe that ABA is a cruel practice? This is where we get into this modern period of ABA that's riddled with discrepancies and inconsistencies in the way it is delivered across different practices. This is where we have to circle back to those ethical questions I presented before and break down the moral dimensions of ABA. And I initially had planned to break these down in this video, but it got so long that I have decided to push it to its own video so that we can really give these moral questions and the analysis of the field where it stands right now, give it the justice it deserves, and the analysis and the deep thought-provoking questions time to really set in. So in my next video, I will break down the moral discrepancies most commonly highlighted in ABA, as well as the ones that ring the most true for me and why I have left the traditional model of ABA and am moving forward to forge my own path in this field. If this video helped you to see something new, I would love it if you would positively reinforce me by giving it a like or subscribing or sharing it with someone you know. This helps our channel and community grow. If you've made it to the end of this video, please allow me to positively reinforce you. And if you leave me a comment with the word pigeon, I will go like all of your comments. If you have any further thoughts or questions, please expand the conversation into the comments section. I would love to read it all. If you like what you're learning and want to dive deeper into behavior principles and want assistance applying them, I am launching a Patreon and I would love for you to be a part of it. Here I will help support you to make real behavior change. Otherwise, I will be posting videos every week. Thank you so much for watching. Come back to this channel to grow alongside me. Have a great day.